Welcome to another episode of This Is Anything Goes, and today we'll be working on the Ford Ecosport. Now, the problem that we are having right now is that whenever the car is not moving, idling in at traffic lights or traffic jams, the aircon does not get cold. It starts to get warm, and seems like this is not a problem with the aircon compressor, but the motor fan resistor on the front there. So let's change that and let's see how it goes. So the thing that we are going to be changing is the plug that's over here. So we'll need to climb to the bottom. There's no need to jack the car unless your head is really big. Mine is big, but I can still fit underneath there. Now, the problem that we're having right now is that whenever the car is idling, this fan does not turn. It only turns on high speed but not on low speed. So that causes some temperature issues. Aircon doesn't get cold, and fortunately the engine have not overheated yet. Okay, so let's climb down there. Okay, so this is the plug that I was talking about, just above your radiator hose. So this is the one, and there's a clip here. What you do is just unclip it, pull it out. Okay, so this is what we are going to be changing, and we'll need to unplug the plug over here. So I'm going to need two hands, so give me a minute. Alright, so we have got the old resistor out, and let's have a look at it. As you can see here, it's a bit rusted. Nothing seems to be broken, just rust. And the new one just shiny, really shiny. Okay, so this is not an original part. This is a third party resistor. It costs about 58 ringgit. A new original one costs about 160 ringgit. So it's about 3 times the price, but since this is not a critical component, this is just a resistor, so I opt for a third party unit. Cheaper, well, economy is not good, save what we can, right? Okay, so this is a direct replacement. As you can see, it is exactly the same shape, same design and everything, so it works. It should work. Okay, so the problem that we are having, let's hope it's solved. Alright, so just plug this back in and just attach this back. Let's go. Okay, so this is the hole. We'll just plug it back in. Okay, and then just plug the connector back in as well. Okay, that's done. Okay, so now you can see the fan is moving. The aircon is cold as well. Yep, definitely colder. Now, on to the summary. So this is the end of the video, and that's how we changed the motor fan resistor on the Ford Ecosport. Now, I might have mentioned this in the video earlier, but just to recap, problem with the car was at idle, aircon doesn't kick in. It starts to get warm, but once you're moving, it's much better. And what is noticed is that on the front there, the fan does not turn on at low settings. It only turns on at fast. So that was the problem. And one of the things that I was suspecting was actually the motor fan's resistor, which you saw is pretty rusted compared to the new one. The new one was nice and shiny, obviously, and it was a third-party resistor, not an original. 3 times cheaper, much better, and I will put a link in the description down below on where I purchased it. It came from China. Took about 1.5 weeks. Okay, so this DIY takes about less than 5 minutes really. You just unplug the resistor from the radiator and then unplug it from the wire loom and just put it back. You don't even need to jack the car up because the car is high enough unless you lowered the car, but unlikely because this car is, nobody really lowers this car, right? And yeah, that's the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that. If you dislike it, you can hit this, but leave us a comment down below. And most importantly, make sure you hit the subscribe, like and bell button so you get notified on our next uploads. Till then, I will see you again.